Hey friends, Amy here with Little Bitty Noggins. I know we've had an influx of new subscribers recently, and I just wanted to say, hey, I'm Amy. If you are new here, welcome. This is my channel, and if you are coming back, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Today we are going to be working on a pattern that I wrote myself for a string of turtles hanging planter. You can put it in your car. It's super cute on your rear view mirror. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and here it is. Alright, for this pattern you are going to need a G4mm crochet hook, pair of scissors, a yarn needle, some yarn in the colors of your choice. I am using this spring green color here, this chocolatey brown for the soil here, and then this really pretty aquamarine color by Big Twist. It's anti-pilling. It doesn't need to be anti-pilling, but I just really loved this shade for the basket. So I have already crocheted up some of these little string of turtle guys here, or string of pearls, or whatever you want to call them. But I'm going to show you how to make those first. So we're going to put our other yarns to the side real quick, and we are going to pull out our spring green yarn here. Alright, so to make your string of pearls, you can start this two ways. You can start it with a magic ring, or you can chain two and then work into that first chain. I find that it's easier for this pattern to do the chain two and just work into that chain, that first chain there. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a slip knot, and we are going to put our hook in like so. And we are going to chain two. So we got one there and one there. So next step, I'm going to move my scissors so they're not quite so close to my hand. We are going to, I'm also going to bring you down just a wee bit so you can see me a little bit better. All right, we are going to do 6 single crochet in this first chain right here. So we'll insert our hook, pull up loop, single crochet, and we're going to do that 6 times. So for this pattern, for the string of turtles part, you are going to want to make, you can make as many of these strings as you want. I usually try to do about 8 of them. 2 in each number amount, so the number amount counts how many leaves are on the strand. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we need one more single crochet here, and then we're going to insert our hook, and we are going to finish that with a slip stitch. So we've got our first little leaf petal there. Then we are going to chain up 6. And what we're going to do is we're going to work into that second chain from the hook, and we're going to do the exact same thing that we just did. So 6 single crochet into that chain spot right there. There's 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to just take our hook and slip stitch into that first single crochet there, and we're going to continue this. So for these, put this down just for a second so you can continue to make however many petals you want. These are ones that I've already made. So if you look, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to make another one with 7, and then this one here, we'll flip it around, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's one that has 5, or wait, nope, that one's got 6 also. This one's got 5. This one's got 4. And then we've got another 5 here and another 4 here. Oh, still holding on. All right, so these are the ones that I've pre-made. So I'm going to make another one with 7. So basically you just want to have some of varying lengths. So this one here that I'm making currently is going to have 7, and then I will have all 8 of these strands that I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So we're going to do 6 single crochets here. Like so. And we're just going to continue doing that until we have 7 petals. I'm not even sure if that's what they're called, but 7 little leaf areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we're going to take that and go another 6 single crochet into the second chain from the hook. And again, you could do this as many times as you want. So if you want your strands to be longer, you just make them with more leaves. And then if you want them shorter, you can do them with less. And you can make as many as you want. I'm going to do 8 because there are 4 sections to the pot when you hang it. And I want to have like 2 leaf strands per section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 6 single crochet here. Awesome. Come on. Sometimes getting into that first single crochet can be a little bit difficult. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. Come on. How many do we got? We've got 6 so far. All right, one more set. Like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more is 6. All right, so now I have 7 little leaves on there, and what I'm going to do is I am going to chain 8. 6, 7, 8. So this is creating the long part that's going to be looking like it comes out of our, or sorry, it's going to be 9, and then we're just going to pull the strand out. Because if you look, that last chain kind of tightens up into the knot, like so. All right, so that's it for our green. Now we've got 8 leaf sections here. And that is that. So we're going to push those to the side. For this second part, we're going to be using our brown yarn. And to start, we are going to make a magic ring. So for a magic ring, for me, all it is a really loose slip knot. So a lot of people will make it kind of confusing, wrap around twice, put your hook in, pull up a loop. It's not that difficult. You wrap your yarn around your fingers, just to, like you were going to make a regular knot. You take your working yarn and tuck it under and through. Take your hook, put it in that loop. Grab your working yarn, make a slip stitch, and then create another slip stitch to lock it in place. And then you just work your stitches into the ring, making sure to go over the tail end and the ring itself. So we're going to do 6 half double crochets into this magic ring here. There's 2, there's 3, there's 4, oh, there's 5, and there is 6. All right, so to finish this first row, we're not going to pull our magic ring completely closed. We are going to leave it slightly open and kind of just work around the ring, like around that little bit right there. Because what we're going to do after we've made some of the main part of our dirt clod, we are going to take our green strands, we're going to knot, put them through here, we're going to knot them, and then cinch this tightly closed. This way we will have a spot for our green shoots to come out of. So we're going to leave it about this wide, so just fingertip wide. And we are going to work into this first stitch here, and we are going to increase. So we're going to do 2 half double crochets into each stitch for a finishing number of 12 half doubles all the way around. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and one more is 12. So there is that. Okay, we still have our spot to put our greenery in. And now what we are going to do is we are going to do 2 half double crochets into the first, and then a half double crochet into the next. So we're increasing and then doing 1 half double crochet. So I'm trying to see here. All right, so half double, increase, and then a half double crochet. 4 and 5, and then 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, and then 12 by itself, 13, 14, and then 15, 16, 17, and then 18, like so. All right, and then what we're going to do is we are going to do 6 rows of 18 stitches, and they're all going to be half doubles. the end of 6 rows. All right, so we have this cute little dirt clod here. And what we are going to do is we are going to take all of the long ends from our little succulent things that we have created, like so, and we are going to put them knot end together like this. And what we're going to do is we are going to take all of these loose ends and we are going to slide them into this hole right here. So we're kind of going to flip this inside out because we're going to be working on the inside. And we're going to take our hook. Hopefully it's big enough. If it's not, we can just grab a larger hook. And then we are going to pull all of them through. Yeah, it worked pretty well. And grab all of our tails. Right? All the tails, like so. And we are going to make a knot with all of the tails. So we're going to take them and we're going to just make a big old knot. And I like to go around the knot twice. So you could do just a single knot, but I like to give it a little bit extra weight or a little extra size here. And then we pull it. Where is the last one? All right, there we go. And we pull all of these bits and pieces. So we've made this knot, right? Then what we're going to do, we've got our tail end here from our magic ring at the beginning, and we're going to pull that as tight as we possibly can without breaking it. So it has cinched this closed, and the knot is going to be unable to go through the base of our little dirt clod. Then we take all of our tails and we just stuff them in there. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to start decrease rounds. So we are going to do a half double crochet decrease and then a half double crochet. And we're going to do that all the way around for a total of 12 stitches. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, and now we're going to need a little bit of fiber fill, which I have forgotten. So hold on one sec. All right, so we got our fiber fill here. And what we're going to do, we're going to do 3 half double crochet decreases. And then we're going to stuff with fiber fill. Oh, make sure you don't accidentally grab onto the stitches across the way. All right, so here is our dirt clod. I'll grab a little bit of this fiber fill here and put it in there. We don't want to stuff it super solidly. We just want it to be, you know, a little bit stuffed. And then it's got my hair. And then we're going to do our last 3 half double crochet decreases to close up this round and to finish up our dirt clod. 1. Try not to collect any of the stuffing along the way. There's 2. Nope. Try again. All right, there's 1. Perfect. 3. All right, and then we are going to slip stitch into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, give yourself a little bit of yarn so you can stitch this closed. And for this, what I like to do is to take my yarn needle, place it in there, and then go directly across, right? Go to the stitch to the left and go directly across, turn your work, the stitch to the left, and go directly across, like so. Pull it nice and tight. Make sure you're in there really good. Then what you're going to do is you're going to insert your hook there, pull up your loop here, and then put your needle through that loop and pull it tight, creating a knot. And then just take your yarn needle and your tail, slide it through your work, and then trim that off. So I did not do this yet. You're going to want to weave in each of the ends for the starting bit of your string of turtles. That takes a little while, so you're going to do that off camera. I'm going to do that off camera. And we are going to start to work on our basket. So for the basket, this is it's a bulky. I did not realize it's a bulky yarn. I don't see why you couldn't use the bulky yarn. I was planning on using a worsted weight yarn, but I liked the color of this one. So let's see here. Do I have a good yarn at hand? So we're going to take our purple yarn and we are going to start this just like we started the dirt clod. So we are going to make a magic ring, and then we are going to half double crochet 6 into that magic ring. Oh, there's a knot right there. Trim that off. We don't need a knot on there. All right. So for this though, you are just gonna make, all right, chain up 6 half doubles. This you don't have to leave wide open though, like we did with the dirt clod. This one you're gonna cinch tight. 3, 4, 5. My yarn is running around. All right, and there is 6. Pull that nice and tight. And nope, yarn over, and we're gonna do 2 half doubles into each stitch around, increasing for a final count of 12. That just tried to split on me. There's dog hair. Luna's in everything, I swear. All right. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so there's that. I'm going to do a quick yarn pull here, because this thing's going to end up running around if I don't pull yarn out. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to do a single half double crochet increase, half double crochet increase, and then a half double in the next stitch all the way around, just like we did for our dirt clod. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. All right, that looks good. And now what we're going to do is, for this first round going up our basket, we are going to be half double crocheting into the third loop of our round. So for a half double crochet, there are 3 loops that you can crochet into. There's the front loop and then the back loop, like you've done in previous things. But there is also this third loop that's kind of hidden back here, right there. So if you look, here's our back loop, here's our third loop. I'm going to bring it up just a little. And it's on each of these half double stitches there. So what we are going to do is we are going to yarn over and insert our hook into that third loop and pull up a loop. Yarn over and then pull through all. So what this is doing is it's creating the base for our basket. And we are going to do that in each stitch around for 18 stitches. So it's going to go into that third loop. And it leaves this really pretty ridge right there. I'll show you once the round is done how pretty it looks. There's 14, 15, 16, 17, and then one more. Back loop is 18. All right, so here is the base. You can see it has given us a good flat edge right there to start our basket on. All right, and then for this we are also going to be doing, so this counts as 1. We're going to do 5 more rounds, and we're going to go back into the regular 2 loops. So front and back loop we're going to be crocheting into, not the third loop. So we're just going to keep on half double crocheting all the way around for 5 more rows. Is 36, or sorry, there's 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to give it a little bit of a stretch. Squish it up a bit. And we are going to slip stitch into the next stitch. Sorry about that. All right. And what we're going to do next is we are going to chain 40. So this is starting our first hanging bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So I use 40 because it gives a good length to go around a rear view mirror. If you are allowed to have things hanging from your rear view mirror in your location, awesome. If not, please don't do that. Here where I'm at, we are allowed to have things hanging from our rear views as long as they don't impede your vision a lot. So it's not that big of a deal, but a lot of states, provinces, countries, do not allow you to have things hanging from your rear view mirror. So please check your local rules and laws with regards to that before hanging something, because I don't want you to get pulled over. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to smush our basket flat and find the area that directly correlates across with the spot where we just made our chain 40, and we are going to insert our hook into that like so, and we are going to take our working yarn and we are going to create a slip stitch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold it the other way. Okay, so we just folded it this way, and then we're going to find the middle point here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches over. So we are going to take our work and we are going to slip stitch over 5. And there's that. So you've just traveled halfway across. Oh, and I just realized my yarn has made it in through the circle there. It is okay though, because what we're going to do is we're just going to chain up 40. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So there is 40, and what we're going to do is the same thing we did the last time. So we are going to fold this in half, find that cross point right there, and we are going to insert our hook. Let's see if we can pull up some yarn here. Pull up some yarn and slip stitch directly into that. Yarn over, pull up a tail, cut your yarn, pull that nice and tight, and then here is your basket. Give it a little bit of a stretch, and you're going to want to weave in that end there and this end here. We are not going to sew our dirt clod and cute stuff here to our basket, because you might not want a purple basket. You want to be able to change the color of your basket as often as you want. You could change it for each holiday. You could change it because your taste changes. But yeah, we want to be able to remove the little dirt clod guy and be able to put it in a different color basket. So we're not going to sew that in because we want to make it as fun as possible. And you could make any color of these. You could change colors in between. You could do all kinds of fun stuff. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking my leaves and stuff and putting them in between each of the baskets. Ooh, sorry about that. Each of the baskets chains. So this is the part you would hang from your rear view, and this is the pretty part that would hang down. So there is, this needs to get sewn in real quick, which we can do. Just gonna take our yarn needle and we are going to insert our yarn needle into some of these stitches real quick. Slide them on in there so it's hidden, and then trim that off. And there you have it, folks. An adorable string of turtles, string of pearls, string of whatever you want to call it, succulent that you can hang in your car, and it's made of yarn so it won't die, because if you're anything like me, I do not have a green thumb. All the things die. I'm good with yarn, not so good with plants. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. It helps so much, and I love being able to make content for y'all and to teach you how to do new things. Don't forget to share this with a friend who you think would enjoy making their own succulent plant to hang from their car rearview mirror. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I enjoyed making it. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!